folks, a lot of people are dressed a little bit differently, right? They can be really beautifully dressed up, some more casual than others, but I wanted to get into this gentleman right here. Tell me all about yourself. He's got a lot to say.
Hi, my name is John Balde. I'm the President Emeritus of the newly founded Senegalese Gambian Student Association, double degree and a double minor.
Boom, look at that. Congratulations, my friend. And you are the only graduate from your major?
Yes, that's right. Hi, I'm Danny London, and I made my own major called Health Science, Communication, and Marketing.
I should have made my own major back in the day. Joel D talks on a microphone major, but it didn't work out that way. Congratulations to you.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, and then it's over to you. People wanted to know, what happened? Why did we change the date for commencement? Now, you might say it's a little bit better than yesterday where it rained all day, but there's another reason potentially. What do you think happened?
It's my 22nd birthday.
Happy birthday to you, happy graduation to you, and I guess we'll just blame you as well. And show me your shirt. Commencement, there it is. It's not easy being green, but we love Kermit.
please welcome University of Maryland faculty. Commencement celebrates the achievement of a lifetime for thousands of Terrapins. Our university policies do not allow for disruption of any university event, including commencement. If you wish to engage in protest, demonstrations, or other such expressive activities, you must abide by university policy and do so in the designated areas outside of the stadium. Thank you for making this day special for our graduating Terps. guests, please welcome the ROTC commanders, ROTC cadets, athletic coaches, and staff. Distinguished guests and graduates, please rise and welcome the University Marshal and the Platform Party for your 2025 commencement ceremony. Everyone, please remain standing silently during the presentation of the colors by the University of Maryland Honor Guard and for the national anthem by Noah Mond.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Distinguished guests, please remain standing until the colors retire. Then continue standing and welcome Rabbi Ellie Backman to deliver tonight's official invocation.
Let us begin by opening this momentous occasion with a moment of introspection, gratitude, appreciation, reflection. These are some of the sentiments and emotions we are feeling here today. Gratitude to a higher power who has created us, sustained us, and allowed us to reach this great moment in our lives. Gratitude to the University of Maryland, its faculty, staff, administration, who have imparted to us the knowledge and wisdom needed to reach this day. Appreciation to our family and friends who have supported and assisted us and who have stood by our side throughout these years during which we studied and worked to reach this milestone. Reflection on who we were as people just a few short years ago and on who we are today, on how we have changed, grown, matured as we studied, made friends, and learned so much about ourselves and the world around us. We have bettered ourselves and will continue to do so to an even greater extent as we go out and become part of the world around us. At a time when the world may seem to be coming apart, each of us can be the glue to hold it together. Today we are sitting in the football stadium of our very own Maryland Terrapins. The beauty of sports is that what you do matters. Your actions contribute to the stories of both yourself and your team. In football, there's an important statistic known as YAC, or yards after catch. The ball is in your hands. Now, how are you going to move it forward? We each come to this world and are given a mission, a purpose to fulfill that is ours and ours alone. You're on the field of life, and the ball has been passed to you. It's your moment to make something great happen, to run for those next yards. As you graduate from Maryland today, the university has given you the ball. After 4 years of support and education, you are ready to head out into the world and make it a better place for everyone. Now it's up to you. Make it happen. Let us stop and take a moment for us to remember where we came from, where we are going, who is above us, and how we each matter. Especially today, the world needs us to come together with acts of goodness and kindness to heal a fractured world. Join me for a moment of silence. Together, let us take our newfound knowledge and make a difference in the world. For knowledge without good deeds, without action, is like a tree which bears no fruit. May we speedily usher in an era of goodness and kindness for all, an era of peace and harmony for the entire world. Oseh shalom b'imromav, hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. May the one who makes peace on high make peace below, peace upon all of us, and let us say, Amen.
Distinguished guests, please welcome the President of the University of Maryland, Dr. Darrell J. Pines.
Thank you, Rabbi Backman. And everyone now, please take your seats. Students, families, faculty, staff, and alums, welcome to the University of Maryland's 2025 Commencement Ceremony. This is an extraordinary day for so many reasons. First, it is special because today we host the Spring 2025 graduates. And we also welcome back summer and fall graduates from the class of 2024. Class of 2024, please stand. Class of 2024, please stand. All right, you may be seated. To our graduates, I and the entire university administration are tremendously proud and grateful for the hard work, determination, and excellence you have shown over the course of your years here in College Park. Your generation of students has faced exceptional challenges, and we are so proud of how you persevered. We are all stronger, Terrapin strong, because of you. I also want to address the families of our graduates for just a moment, as graduating from college is very much a family affair. So please, family members, for all our graduates, family members, please stand. In the audience, please stand. Mothers and fathers, grandparents and aunts and uncles, brothers and sisters, congratulations to you. Your commitment to the importance of higher education and its role in leading to a better life for your children has led to this moment. So stand and allow us to recognize you in your own personal journey. How about another round of applause for the families? Before we begin, I would also like to acknowledge just some of the leadership of the university. I'd ask that each of these groups stand and remain standing. Please hold your applause until the end. First, the vice presidents of the university, please stand. Hold your applause. The deans of our colleges and schools, please stand. The presidents of the Student Government Association and the Graduate Student Government, please stand. Yeah. The chair of the 2024-2025 University Senate, Dr. Jordan Sly. Major General Janine L. Burkhead, representing the ROTC, please stand. Our faculty and student marshals, please stand. Woo! Our student speaker, Gregory Guerin, please stand. Our University System of Maryland Chancellor, Dr. J.A. Perman, and Regent Jeff Ganella, please stand. I would like to thank each of you for your contributions and making the University of Maryland experience so special for every member of our community. How about a round of applause for everyone?
Please turn your attention to the video board for a special message from the 63rd Governor of the State of Maryland, Wes Moore.
Hey everybody, on behalf of the people of Maryland, congratulations to the class of 2025. So whether you're a new graduate or returning student, first in your family to attend college, a member of the military, or a professional earning an advanced degree, graduation is an important milestone for lifelong learning. Take all that you have learned and pledge to use it for good. You'll be rewarded for all of your hard work and success from your time here. But I also want you to know that we in Maryland will also benefit from having engaged citizens like you, because you'll build a better world for all of us. Be true to your beliefs and your values and never stop growing and learning, because together we can build a brighter future for our state, our nation, and our world for this generation and generations to come. Let's change the world for the good, and best wishes on your personal and professional success.
Please welcome to the podium Jay Perman, Chancellor, University System of Maryland.
Good evening, everyone. It's a great privilege of my position to be able to stand here today alongside Regent Ganella, Regent Marani, President Pines, and this truly distinguished platform party. But it's an even greater privilege to be able to address this extraordinary class. Graduates, today you mark the latest milestone on your path to what we have for so long called the American dream. Each of us starts from a different place on this path. Each of us knows in our own way, by our own ambitions and values, when we have achieved it. Because the American dream isn't one dream, It's as different as all of you, and thank goodness for that. But I think there's nothing so fundamental, so essential to achieving your version of the American dream than the knowledge, the scholarship, the service that have marked your time here at one of our country's greatest universities. Because education is the surest path to the opportunity that promises a richer life, prosperity, yes, but also freedom and equality, the ability to be of service, to solve the problems that my generation hasn't, to value what we didn't, to put the American dream into the hands of those who follow you, no matter who they are or where they start, no matter what the dream means to them and for them. Because my version of the American dream is one above division, one whose promise is a promise for all. And I believe that the greatest gift you can give to your loved ones who kindled the flame of your dream, and to the professors and mentors who put it within reach, is to live that dream every day with grit and grace, with hope and hard work, with the powerful joy of a dream fulfilled. Congratulations to all of you.
Please welcome to the podium Jeff Gonella, University System of Maryland Board of Regents.
Good evening. As a member of the University System of Maryland Board of Regents and a very proud Terp, I'm honored and delighted to join you and to say congratulations. To start, on behalf of the University System of Maryland, I want to express our deep appreciation to your president, Dr. Darrell Pines, his leadership team, and the outstanding College Park faculty and staff. By any measure, rankings, research, public service, faculty accomplishments, or student achievements, the University of Maryland stands as one of the finest universities in the nation and indeed the world. I'm also thrilled to be here with our commencement speaker, or as I've been told, Commencement speaker, Kermit the Frog. It is so important that we find ways to experience joy during challenging times. After all, joy should be at the heart of any commencement ceremony. And so I'm very much looking forward to the commencement address. But most importantly, I am pleased to be here to recognize and congratulate you, the University of Maryland class of 2025. Your hard work has paid off. Congratulations. I know firsthand that your family and friends take pride in what you have accomplished. They have walked this journey with you and certainly should share in your success today. Today, you graduate from an institution recognized nationally and internationally for excellence, and you become part of an enduring and proud and impressive legacy. the knowledge and experience that you have received here, that you have earned here, are yours forever. No matter what direction your life takes, no matter what challenges you face, never forget that life is not measured by what happens to you, but rather how you react and respond. And only those who dare to fail greatly will ever achieve greatness. Finally, remember that good things come to those who endure, better things come to those who believe, and the best things come to those who don't give up. So never give up, and always be willing to chase your dreams by moving fearlessly forward. And so once again, I offer each and every one of you a well-deserved congratulations, and I wish you all the best in the years to come. Go Terps!
Please welcome to the podium Lori D. Armand, President, University of Maryland Alumni Association Board of Governors.
How will you respond when life inevitably tries to knock you down? Many years ago, I sat where you do now, preparing to graduate from the Smith School. But let's travel even further back in time. I was 10 years old, early one Friday morning, my mind preoccupied with some long-forgotten fifth-grade dilemma, making myself a bowl of my favorite cereal, Lucky Charms. As I extended my arm to place the open milk container back on the container, I released my grip and missed. The nearly full gallon of milk hit the floor, cascaded across. Panic sets in as I think, my mother is going to kill me. As I crouched on the floor and began frantically cleaning, my mom entered, saw me, saw my distress, and kneeled down to help. Instead of anger, compassion. Instead of criticism, understanding. A simple act with profound impact. Life is filled with spilled milk moments. Failures and setbacks, large and small, these moments define us through our response. Empathy transforms these moments into opportunities. Opportunities for growth, opportunities for connection, and opportunities for understanding. This memory reminds me of one of my favorite quotes by Dr. Maya Angelou. People will forget what you say. People will forget what you do. People will never forget how you make them feel. When faced with life's spilled milk moments, yours or others, how will you respond? Choose understanding, choose compassion, choose empathy. Today, you join a network of over 420,000 alumni ready to support you through every triumph, every challenge, every spilled milk moment ahead. I encourage you to join the Alumni Association to keep this connection strong. For those of you who participated in the senior class gift tradition and are wearing a special alumni charm on your caps to show it, thank you. You are already demonstrating your compassion and empathy by supporting Terps through the Student Crisis Fund. So I say to you, class of 2025, go forth, make an impact. You are prepared for spilled milk moments. Your legacy lies in how you clean them up. Congratulations.
Welcome back, Dr. Darrell J. Pines, and please welcome Senior Vice President and Provost, Dr. Jennifer King Rice.
Today, I have the privilege to recognize two individuals with honorary doctorate degrees in public service. The first, former U.S. Representative and proud Terp, Dutch Ruppersberger, was unfortunately unable to attend today. But for more than 20 years, Congressman Ruppersberger represented Maryland's 2nd Congressional District as a pragmatic, bipartisan leader who was an advocate for higher education, research, and a friend and tireless supporter of our campus. A longtime leader on the House Appropriations and House Intelligence Committees, he served our country with tremendous distinction during high-profile national security crisis and was a champion for active duty service members, veterans, and their families. Please join me in thanking him for his service. It is also my distinct honor today to bestow upon former U.S. Senator Benjamin L. Cardin an honorary doctorate of public service in recognition of his lifelong dedication to the people of the state of Maryland and the United States. Senator Cardin is one of the most exceptional public servants in our state's history, a legislator known for civility, compromise, and results during his tenures in the Maryland House of Delegates, U.S. House of Representatives, and the U.S. Senate. The former chair of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee and senior member of the Senate Finance Committee, he furthered civil and human rights while making housing and health care more affordable. From the sustainability of the Chesapeake Bay to the strength of our educational institutions, Senator Cardin was a champion of what makes our state and nation strong. Senator Cardin, I ask you now to join me at the podium.
The Board of Regents and the University System of Maryland, in recognition of scholarly attainments and distinguished service, and on nomination of the faculty of the university, by virtue of authority granted by Charter of the State of Maryland, hereby confers upon Benjamin L. Cardin the degree of Doctor of Public Service, with all of the honors, rights, and privileges thereunto appertaining. In witness whereof this diploma, signed by the authorized officers of the university and sealed with the corporate seal of the university, is granted. Given at College Park, Maryland, on the 22nd day of May in the year 2025.
How about another round of applause for Senator Cardin and Congressman Ruppersberger? We are so inspired by your leadership, and it's a privilege and honor to honor both of you today. Congratulations, Senator Cardin. I would now like to introduce the remarkable candidates for the University Medal, the highest honor that we can bestow upon a graduate. It is awarded each year to the senior who best personifies academic distinction, extraordinary character, outstanding contributions beyond his or her major field of study. The University Medal Selection Advisory Committee identified 4 finalists from all of this year's graduates, and it's now my honor and privilege to introduce you to them now. Lily Fleischman. Where's Lily? There she is. Lily is a public policy major who founded Students for Reproductive Justice. Stay standing, Lily. Stay standing. Which advocates for reproductive rights, education, policy change, and access to reproductive health services in College Park. She was also president of the Policy Student Government Association, served as a legislative intern for U.S. Senator Raphael Warnock, an intern for the office of Barack and Michelle Obama, the Malala Fund, and National Council of Jewish Women. Give Lily a round of applause. Well done, Lily. Next up, Brianna Garcia. Please stand. Brianna is a government and politics major who was a presidential fellow for UMD Student Government Association and spearheaded an initiative to boost religious counseling services. An intern for the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, Garcia was a researcher for UMD's Interdisciplinary Laboratory for Computational Social Science. She interned for State Senator Michael A. Jackson and volunteered as an election judge for the Calvert County Board of Elections. This fall, she will begin a doctoral program in political science at the University of Michigan. Give Brianna a round of applause. Next up, Anna Peterson. Please rise. Anna is the daughter of UMD employees and a lifelong Terp who excelled as a psychology and criminology and criminal justice dual degree student. She worked as the undergraduate program manager for the psychology department, co-founded the Undergraduate Psychology Association, and served as an intern with the U.S. Department of Justice and the U.S. Attorney's Office for Washington, D.C. Give her a round of applause. Swetcha Treshra is a first-generation college student who earned an associate's degree at Montgomery College before enrolling in UMD's Information Science program at the universities at Shady Grove. The undergraduate student representative on the USG Board of Advisors and president of the Information Science Student Association and Tau Sigma Honor Society, she plans to return to the University of Maryland to pursue a master's degree in information management after a few years of professional experience. Give her a round of applause. Well done. Congratulations. Now, I am pleased to introduce you to this year's university medalists. This student will enroll this fall in Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai in New York City, aiming to become a physician and health policy advocate with specialties in pediatrics and holistic wellness. A biological science major, she worked with the National Cancer Institute's Pediatric Oncology branch, studied a rare cancer as part of a Fulbright Canada MITAX internship, and was a healthcare intern for U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen and former U.S. Senator Ben Cardin. She was president of the University System of Maryland Student Council, co-created the USM Board of Regents Student Excellence Scholarship, serves as executive director of the Legislative Asian American and Pacific Islander Caucus at the Maryland General Assembly, and was a semifinalist for a Rhodes Scholarship. Distinguished guests, please join me in honoring this year's university medalist, Genevieve Gambier. How about another rouse for Genevieve and all of the finalists? At each commencement, we ask a student to address the graduating class. Selected by a committee of faculty and staff under the direction of the provost, today we have the pleasure of hearing from Gregory Guerin. Gregory is a graduating today with a bachelor's degree in agricultural science and technology. After transferring to the University of Maryland from Howard Community College, Gregory pursued his passion for the environment, working with local farmers to improve agricultural practices and make our food healthier and more sustainable. He plans to enroll this summer in our Masters of Education program and eventually become an elementary school teacher. Please join me in welcoming your 2025 student commencement speaker, Gregory Guerin.
About 9 years ago, I packed my suitcase and headed to New Mexico, beginning a journey that, unbeknownst to me at the time, would lead to a lifetime pursuit. Having never skied before, I naturally applied to be a ski instructor. I got the job. In the mornings, the children arrived, ages 2 through 12, and as new to the slopes as I had been. Like sponges, the kids absorbed their experience in class, and I was amazed as, by the end of each day, they effortlessly skied down from the top of the mountain. Such was my humble introduction to teaching. Having made it safely down myself, though barely, I am here. Like you, I have navigated a vast sequence of experiences that collectively led to this moment we are sharing. Upon my return to Maryland, I was not the least bit sure what I wanted to do with my life. First, I studied the culinary arts in community college. Next, I switched to English, only to change majors yet again to plant science. Then, I transferred to UMD, where, finally, I settled into agriculture. These past several years of school have not always, if ever, been easy. We've all had obstacles along the way. The pressure of meeting 11:59 p.m. deadlines, making financial ends meet, of getting to class on time without being flattened by an electric scooter. At times, it has been a juggling act requiring more hands than the two we have. Yet, here we are. My grandfather once said, everyone carries a metaphorical suitcase around. He said, if we all walked into a room with a suitcase full of our troubles and could trade with anyone else, we would still choose to leave with our own. We would not swap because our suitcases are completely unique to each and every one of us, chronicling our life's experiences, helping to tell our stories, testaments to the trials and triumphs of our journeys. Our suitcases contain and explain the choices that have shaped us into who we are now, in this moment, the foundation from which our future decisions unfold. It was a class about plants at Howard Community College that would spark a change to the entire trajectory of my life. My professor, Dr. Shannon Dahl, kindled within me a new excitement for learning. I began to see the world with different eyes. The old bike path where I walked my dog suddenly began to hold new meaning, to reveal things hidden in plain sight. As my awareness grew, so too did my appreciation for what I had always taken for granted: the trees, the animals, the world. The contents of my suitcase began to alter, to transform, and I noticed that, in spite of the additions, my suitcase felt lighter. I have found that life depends on how you look at it. As I studied the environment, I learned about the monumental, pressing challenges of this unprecedented time. I saw how easy it would be to become despondent, to disconnect from any responsibility or attempt at trying to make things better. But I realized something. I could choose apathy. Yes, that was a choice. Or I could shift focus to what I can change. And so I did. Pursuing a career as a teacher for young children, my dream is to inspire my future students, like was once done for me, so that they feel empowered to make a difference in the world for the better. Reasons to care. We carry them in our suitcases. What are your reasons? Who influenced you? Maybe it's your family, a job where you make a difference. Maybe you too had someone special help transform the way you look at things. These degrees conferred upon us today are symbols of a new direction. We are a testament to the fact that human beings can change, can learn, can expand and grow into something more than we were before. Here is the living, breathing proof by the thousands, right here, right now. So, what will you do with your suitcase? Congratulations, class of 2025! Thank you.
Please turn your attention to the video board for a special message.
Kermit the Frog, a star of stage, screen, and swamp, has spent his entire career dedicated to this simple dream. I want to sing and dance and make people happy. It's the kind of dream that gets better the more people you share it with. Since 1955, this famous frog has shared that dream with people as well as pigs, bears, chickens, and whatevers. Through television, including The Muppet Show and The Muppets, 8 motion pictures, including The Muppet Movie, The Muppet Christmas Carol, and Muppets Most Wanted, several best-selling books, the Webby Award-winning Muppets Bohemian Rhapsody, live on-stage performances including The Muppets Take the Hollywood Bowl and The Muppets Take the O2, and countless guest appearances. As an amphibian who grew up in the streams, Kermit recently returned to the exciting world of streaming on Disney Plus with the Muppets' first ever unscripted series, Muppets Now, and their first ever Halloween special, Muppets Haunted Mansion. Please welcome your 2025 commencement speaker, Kermit the Frog.
Hi-yo, everybody! Hello, wow, look at this crowd. Look at all these graduation caps with their decorations. Wow! Wow. What a thrill it is to be back here at the University of Maryland and celebrate the class of 2025! And don't forget the summer class of 2024! And the winter class of 2024. Yeah. Did I leave anybody out? No. Great. Good. You are all here. You're all here to listen to a frog in a very tiny cap and gown give a commencement speech on, well, what's actually turned out to be a pretty beautiful evening. Yeah. Either way, I can guarantee you the forecast calls for a 100% chance of frog. So here I am. President Pines, Provost Rice, esteemed professors, proud parents, families, friends, fightin' Terps, and fellow amphibians, thank you for having me. Let's hear it again for the graduates. Yeah. Now, as I look out at you students, I can tell that you have all worked your tails off. And as a former tadpole, believe me, losing your tail is a pretty big deal. So go Terps! Now, I realize that today is one of the most important days of your lives, so I am honored to share some words of wisdom about 3 things that are close to my heart: finding your people, taking the leap, and making connections. Yeah. Now, you and I share someone very special at University of Maryland, and I am talking, of course, about my friend Jim Henson. Yeah, Jim, in the early days, he had a hand in literally everything I did. Yeah, Jim and his wife Jane were proud students right here at UMD when the food at the Stamp was good. Yeah. Back then, they even had mosquito sprinkles for your ice cream. I miss that. And as I'm sure you know, there's a statue of Jim and me on campus, and it is not far from another campus legend, Testudo the Turtle. I hear, by the way, that we are distant cousins. And although I know you rub his nose for good luck, please do not rub my nose. Unless you're a fly. In which case I'd say, lunch is served. But it was Jim who taught me about finding your people. Jim was a collector. He loved collecting actors and artists and musicians. Anyone with talent. You know, Jim shared with me that when he was first coming up with the idea for the Muppet Show, nobody knew what they had. But Jim knew who he had. Yeah, he knew that there was a show there, and he wanted to show the world. And that was Jim. He could always see the spark in someone. He saw the potential. And he saw what was unique in each person. And he taught me what's unique about you should always be shared. And that really stuck with me, which is why you'll see me hanging out with a bear and a pig and a penguin and a prawn and whatever Gonzo is. Seriously, if anybody knows, please see me after the ceremony. But Jim believed that everyone had a place. Jim thought of that, and he made us believe it. And so, my whole life, I tried to appreciate people for exactly who they are, even if they are a pig who hogs the spotlight. Oh, I'm probably going to get in trouble for that one. But truly, there's a spot for everyone in the show. Isn't that right, arts and humanities majors? That's right, I see you. That's right. Yeah, I also see you, biology majors. Yeah, but you're not going to get me to step foot inside your lab. No way, forget it. But congratulations anyway. Look, now there is no guarantee that the show is always good, or that it'll go off without a hitch, or it doesn't have its hecklers. Yeah. But the show must go on. And if you're with your people, then you won't have to do it alone. Because life is not a solo act. No, it's not. It's a big, messy, delightful ensemble piece. Especially when you're with your people. You know, in fact, look around. Seriously, go ahead, look around. You're probably sitting next to some of your people right now. These are friends that you might have for your whole life. And there will be many others to collect along the way, so always keep your eyes open, like I do. Actually, I can't really close my eyes, but always be on the lookout for old friends you've just met. Also, can you be on the lookout for Animal? I hear he hit a few graduation parties last night, and we haven't seen him since. Okay. So once you have found your people, you're ready for what comes next, taking the leap. And leaping is kind of something we frogs know a thing or two about. And judging by the number of you who've left him to McKeldin Fountain at 2 o'clock in the morning, so do you. So do you, yeah. You know, when I was just a little bit younger than all of you, I used to have a fun in the swamp playing leapfrog. It was our favorite game, or kind of our only game, but we loved it. Except for my cousin Albert. He never actually leapt. He just stepped on your back and used your head like a lily pad. Sure, he got ahead, but it was only by stepping on you. We've been told that that's how you succeed, and some choose to believe it, but I know they're wrong. So as you prepare to take this big leap into real life, here's a little advice, if you're willing to listen to a frog. Rather than jumping over someone to get what you want, consider reaching out your hand and taking the leap side by side, because life is better when we leap together. And that brings me to my final point, making connections. Now, right now, many of you are trying to make career connections and networking connections and are applying for jobs and grad schools and quietly panicking about rent and loans and the price of eggs. Good grief. I know the past 4 years have brought more challenges than anyone expected. Sometimes it can feel like the challenges just keep coming, but look at you. I know that you're going to be okay because you're here. You did it. And I think that deserves another round of applause. Right now, you're all dressed in your caps and gowns, all grown up, but your family probably looking at you, still seeing you as that little preschooler sitting crisscross applesauce, maybe learning the alphabet from my friend Big Bird on Sesame Street. And for you, was a lifetime ago. But for them, probably feels like yesterday. Which brings me to one really important connection that I got to mention. And that's the one that you share with your parents or your family or the special people who helped you get here today. And you all know who they are. A lot of them, they're probably here right now. And some of them, they might not be. But trust me, you're still connected to them. You really are. And that's the thing about love. It sticks with you, even when you're apart. So let's give all of those connections a round of applause, too. Because if I know a thing, it's important to stay connected to your loved ones, stay connected to your friends, and most of all, stay connected to your dreams. No matter how big, no matter how impossible they seem. The truth is, dreams are how we figure out where we want to go, and life is how we get there. So graduates, I see you. I see you out there. And I know that you will find your people. I know that you're going to take big leaps, and I know that even though you're about to throw your caps in the air, good luck finding them again, I know that you will stay connected to your families, your friends, and your dreams. Because life's like a movie. Write your own ending. Keep believing. Keep pretending. You've all done just what you set out to do. And you're just getting started. And the music's getting started too, which means my speech is coming to an end. But before I go, maybe I could get you all to sing along with me? Here we go. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions, and rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, and some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Thank you. Thank you, University of Maryland. Thank you for having me. And congratulations to the class of 2025. Yay!
Kermit, 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 Kermit. Wow, Kermit, thank you so much for those inspirational words, that song at the end, and being here today. I know this is a moment that our students will never forget. Let's hear it again for Kermit the Frog. Now, Kermit, on behalf of the entire University of Maryland community and family, I want to also wish you a happy 70th birthday. You don't even look like you've aged at all over the 70 years.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I now have the distinct privilege and honor to read a citation from Governor Wes Moore, which reads as follows. Be it known, because of your demonstration of high integrity and ability, meriting our great trust and respect, we are most pleased to award you the Governor's Citation in appreciation of our 10 outstanding services to the citizens of the state of Maryland.
Wow.
Let's hear it for Kermit.
We now turn to our deans to recognize our distinguished graduates. Guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean for the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Dr. Craig Beyrouty.
Excuse me, I think I have a frog in my throat. Well, good evening. Will the graduates of the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources please stand or raise your hands to be recognized? Where are you? There you are. My name is Craig Beyrouty, and I have the privilege of serving as the Dean of the founding college on campus, the College of Agriculture and Natural Resources. Our faculty, staff, and students are focused on building a sustainable tomorrow, stewarding a healthy planet, feeding and nourishing communities, and serving public purpose. Each of you is now on a trajectory to truly make a difference by helping solve some of the world's most immediate and relevant challenges, improving water quality, advancing food and nutritional security, mitigating the effects of climate change, and transitioning to clean energy are some of the many areas in which our graduates excel. We can't wait to see what you're capable of as you enter the workforce or move on to graduate education. Congratulations to our newest college alums, and go Terps.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean for the School of Architecture, Planning, and Preservation, Dr. Dawn Jordan.
Congratulations, class of 2025. I'm honored to celebrate you and the hard work that brought you here today. This is not only a season of celebration, it's the season of unsolicited advice from your family, your professors, and now from me, a total stranger to most of you. But I hope you'll find it useful. It's from my mentor at Bradley University, Professor Paul Castle. Before any big performance or presentation, Paul would whisper, "Dared to fail gloriously." So graduates, take risks. Get up and try again. You will win some, you will learn some. Now I invite the graduates from the School of Architecture, Planning, and Preservation to rise or wave as you're able. Congratulations,
Dr. Stephanie Shonikon.
Will all the candidates for the College of Arts and Humanities please stand as you are able and stay standing. I'm Stephanie Shonikon, the proud Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities, and I have to say that Kermit and Noah made us very proud this evening. I'm so proud of our artists and humanists who remind us that in the midst of a challenging and changing world, we are still humans who have the capacity to think transformatively, create boundlessly, and empathize expansively. Our graduates create, exhibit, and perform beautiful and provocative works that move us to joy, wonder, and reflection. This is done by our graduates in music, art, dance, theater, creative writing, cinema and media studies, and immersive media design. Our graduates also help us understand who we are and how we communicate across our diverse contexts, stories, beliefs, worldviews, and traditions. This is done by our graduates in history, art history, archaeology, communication, American studies, women, gender, and sexuality studies, languages, literatures, and cultures, classics, linguistics, philosophy, Jewish studies, religious studies, and English. Dear artists and humanists, thank you for reminding us of our shared humanity and our hopes for a just and ethical world. Remember, this is your superpower that sets you apart from everybody else. In the words of another great artist and humanist, Pulitzer Prize winner Kendrick Lamar, "They not like us." Congratulations, you deserve it all.
Distinguished guest, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, Dr. Susan Rivera.
Hello, my name is Susan Rivera. I am proud to be the Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, also known as BSOS. BSOS Terps, stand as you're able and give a wave. Make some noise. President Pines, I present to you a talented group of social scientists, data scientists, community leaders, healthcare champions, environmental research, social science advocates, and civic leaders from diverse fields who are united by the desire to be the solution to the world's great challenges. These are graduates from African American and Africana Studies, Anthropology, Criminology and Criminal Justice, Environmental Science and Policy, Economics, Geographical Sciences, Government and Politics, International Relations, Hearing and Speech Sciences, Neuroscience, Neuroscience and Cognitive Science, Psychology, Social Data Science, Sociology, and Survey Methodology. BSOS graduates approach complex problems with curiosity, innovation, and a spirit of collaboration, and a commitment to improving the human condition. President Pines, please confer upon these graduates their well-earned degrees. Congratulations, BSOS Terps!
Distinguished guest, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the Robert H. Smith School of Business, Dr. Prabhadev Konana.
Good evening. I am Prabhadev Konana, the very proud Dean of the Robert H. Smith School of Business. Will all candidates from the Robert H. Smith School of Business please stand and wave with pride? Yes, President Pines, Provost Rice, it is my honor and privilege to present you this fearless, creative, unstoppable, and extraordinary cohort of visionary business leaders. These graduates understand that profits have purpose, a noble mission to improve lives build prosperity, and foster a just society. They are bold innovators who will transform ideas into reality, drive meaningful change, and fuel economic growth. They uphold the highest ethical standards, pursue solutions for grand challenges, engage in thoughtful discourse, and embody a spirit essential for creating a brighter and a more equitable future. They are our future CEOs, entrepreneurs, social reformers, and statesmen, and thought leaders, like many who have come before you in Van Munching Hall. Graduates, your success is reflected in your success and your achievements. We cannot wait to witness the impact you will have on the world. Before you sit, let's hear your excitement. Cheer loud and proud. Congratulations, and with me, go Terps!
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the College of Computer, Mathematical, and Natural Sciences, Dr. Amitabh Varshney.
I am Amitabh Varshney, Dean of the College of Computer, Mathematical, and Natural Sciences. Will the graduates of CMNS please stand and cheer? These are the scientists, mathematicians, innovators, entrepreneurs, healthcare providers, and teachers who will make an extraordinary impact on our world. These graduates will uphold our college's values of excellence, innovation, impact, collaboration, collegiality, and well-being. They will advance the frontiers of fields like artificial intelligence, Earth and space exploration, quantum computing, disease prevention, and treatment. The more than 2,500 August, December, and May graduates from our college will tackle the grand challenges of our times and lead fearlessly forward. Congratulations, Terps.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean for the College of Education, Dr. Kimberly Griffin.
Good evening. My name is Kimberly Griffin, and I am the pleased and proud Dean of the College of Education. Will the graduates from the College of Education please rise or wave as you are able? Terps, I carry the pride of our entire College of Education community with me tonight as I say congratulations to you all. As individuals, each one of you is so brilliant. I look to the future with hope and resolve, knowing you will be at the forefront of the next generation of researchers, teachers, counselors, and leaders. Your impact on teaching and learning, mental health and well-being, our civic society, and democracy will be felt for generations. And as a community, as EdTerps, you will represent a remarkable collective force for good. I am inspired by your shared commitments to innovation, transformation, care, compassion, and creating communities where all can thrive. EdTerps, we have no doubt you are ready to transform education for good. We are always here to support you, and we are so very proud of all you have and will achieve. Congratulations.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the A. James Clark School of Engineering, Dr. Samuel Graham.
Clark School. Will the graduates of the Clark School of Engineering please rise and show your Maryland pride? I am Samuel Graham, Dean of the Clark School, and I'm honored and proud to present to you the world's next generation of great engineers. From healthcare to our critical civil infrastructure, from artificial intelligence, energy systems, national defense, and transportation systems, they are driven and accomplished Terps working towards a shared goal of deploying engineering solutions to improve the human condition and delivering those solutions into the hands of people who will benefit from them the most. In the Clark School, we create innovations for the public good. Whatever the opportunity or obstacle, I am encouraged by the fact that when society faces challenges, Maryland engineers like you will answer the call. To our graduates, that call is here today. We have challenged you, and you have delivered. Now go, be great, and deliver for our nation and the world. Congratulations, and go Terps!
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the College of Information, Dr. Keith Marzullo.
2025 graduates from the College of Information, let's hear you. Whether you're going on to advance the field of information and be a data scientist, a UX UI designer, a community archivist, a data engineer, a technology consultant, a librarian, a cybersecurity analyst, let me congratulate you on a job well done. We're proud of how you've become technically savvy, ethically grounded, and socially aware. The world needs people like you more than ever. Parents, guests, fellow faculty and deans, Provost Rice, President Pines, and Kermit, please join me in congratulating the students graduating the College of Information.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the Philip Merrill College of Journalism, Mr. Rafael Lorente.
Come on, journalism grads, let's see you. Good evening, Terps. The job of a good journalist is to find the truth and tell it in the most compelling way possible, then do it again and again and again. We do that challenging job because good journalism can change the world for the better. An informed society governs better and makes for a stronger and healthier democracy for everyone. The graduates of the Philip Merrill College of Journalism are not only equipped to tackle that and other grand challenges in the future, they have already been hard at work making the world a better place. Almost half of the journalism students graduating today played an important part in a project that was recently named a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize, the top professional prize in our field. Thanks to that project, changes are already afoot across the nation to provide better training and better resources to police officers when they encounter difficult situations that do not require the use of deadly force. Others in this group have worked in local communities
covered school board elections and Super Bowls, and told important stories about mental health issues, the economic impact of the Key Bridge collapse, and more. You, the first class of journalism graduates at the University of Maryland to be recognized by the Pulitzer Prize Board, are critical thinkers and problem solvers. You bring to bear skills in written, audio, and visual communications, data analysis, computational methods, artificial intelligence, and more. Whether you go on to work as journalists or enter other fields, you will make the world a better place. Congratulations, Merrill Class of 2025.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the School of Public Health, Dr. Boris Lushniak.
A big cheer for our graduates. Please stand up, School of Public Health graduates. These graduates remind us of the wide impact public health has here in Maryland and the world around us. Congratulations. You've attained undergraduate degrees in public health science, public health practice, family science, kinesiology, and now our first ever graduate in the social data science program with a track in public health. You have completed master's level training in public health, health administration, couple and family therapy, environmental health sciences, and kinesiology, doctoral degrees in behavioral community health, environmental health sciences, epidemiology, family science, health services research, kinesiology, maternal and child health, mathematical statistics. Today is your day. All your hard work culminates in today's celebration. Be thankful to those who got you here. Family members and faculty, please arise from the School of Public Health. We thank you. We reach out to family, friends, loved ones, mentors, teachers, and thank them for their love and support. Celebrate today. And with this celebration, rededicate yourself to take on the grand challenges of the bold and noble field of public health, to play a role in the complete physical, mental, and social well-being of the local and global population. We are dedicated to preventing disease and injury, to promoting health and well-being with the goal of prolonging a high quality of life for all. And I am so proud to have you among us. The challenges are many: the changing environment of public health and research, health inequities and disparities, violence and racism, climate change and environmental concerns, epidemics and pandemics, mental health and addictions, health behavior and health literacy. We encourage and indeed we expect you to lead us fearlessly forward to strengthen public health and support the resilience of our communities. Believe in yourselves and in your mission. We can change the world. We are public health Terps.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Dean of the School of Public Policy, Robert Orr.
Public policy in the house. Please rise as you are able and be recognized. Policy graduates, you enter a policy world on fire. The knowledge and skills you have developed here are needed now more than ever. You are the generation of policymakers that will be able to look back and say, you were present at the creation of a more just and humane world order. I know you will shape and improve our world from the most global to the most local, for you have already begun to do just that. From harnessing the tools of science and technology to solve all of the grand challenges of our time, to innovating bottom-up climate action, to advocating for legislation in Annapolis and Washington, D.C., to organizing to save our democracy, these students before us have done it all. You, graduates, put the public and the good in serving the public good. We are so, so proud of you. We salute your success and your service today. Keep modeling what leadership in the public good looks like. Today, graduates, it looks just like you. Congratulations, Policy Terps.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Associate Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Studies, Dr. William Cohen.
Good evening. I'm William Cohen, Dean for Undergraduate Studies. The Office of Undergraduate Studies runs programs that reach every student on this campus. We oversee the Honors College, College Park Scholars, the Academic Achievement Programs, Letters and Sciences, the Incentive Awards Program, and many other offices that extend across the whole university, including the General Education Program, through which all undergraduates take classes in a variety of subject areas. This evening, we recognize those graduates for whom the more than 100 majors offered at this university did not suffice. These fearless students designed their own rigorous interdisciplinary majors in the Individual Studies program. Would the bachelor degree recipients in Individual Studies majors please rise to be recognized? Congratulations.
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Associate Provost and Dean of the Graduate School, Dr. Stephen Roth.
Would all master's and doctoral graduates please stand or wave and be recognized? Come on, make some noise. As a fellow grad Terp alum, I congratulate you. The Graduate School provides support for over 10,000 graduate students and 250 graduate programs at the university, including awarding hundreds of fellowships and grants and providing career and professional development support. Whether you began your graduate degree immediately after your bachelor's degree, or you took years or even decades to pursue your advanced degree, you are now part of the thousands of Maryland grad Terps who are leaders in every sector of our society, from industry and academia to government and nonprofits. Our university's reputation and impact are driven by your successes. Congratulations and go grad Terps!
Distinguished guests, please welcome to the stage the Interim Dean of the Libraries, Daniel Mack.
Good evening, graduates, and congratulations. We're all proud of you and happy to join you in celebrating your hard-earned and well-deserved accomplishments. Regardless of major or degree, you are all alums of the university libraries. During your studies, you came to the library to find answers, and often left not just with answers, but with better questions. Today, you graduate not just with degrees, but with knowledge, curiosity, and the wisdom to use your education to make the world a better place. In your careers, In your personal lives, as you do good in the world, the library will be there for you. It is your laboratory, your studio, your workshop, your archive. It is a place for inward reflection and for collaborative creativity. The library is the treasure house of human accomplishments where you learn that science is real, history is true, the arts matter, and you can make a difference. Go into the future asking, inquiring, learning, teaching, and helping. Always remember the library is never far from you. Congratulations and best wishes now and always. Go Terps!
Distinguished guests, please welcome Major General Janine L. Burkhead to administer the oath of office to our newest second lieutenants and ensigns.
I'm going to present to you by far the most motivated Terps. Next year, you and I will celebrate the 250th anniversary of this great nation. Even before this nation was formed, beginning in 1775, military officers of the Continental Army took an oath to 13 states, an oath to keep Maryland and her sister states free. Today, we turn our attention to the young men and women who will be commissioned as military officers in the service of this great nation. In the tradition of hundreds of years, they will make an oath of allegiance to the United States Constitution. These new officers make a binding and unwavering commitment today to serve you, to defend the nation, and to preserve peace through strength. The fundamental concept of peace through strength has guided leaders from ancient times to our own history, starting with President George Washington and enduring to today. When nations invest in strength to preserve the peace that enables security, stability, education, and economic well-being, we can and should expect these new officers to represent us well, to serve with integrity and ethics, to remember their purpose, and to defend the freedom and security we treasure. I have faith that the education and the fundamentals of military ethics they have learned here at the University of Maryland will guide their leadership. The character of these young men and women will help form the backbone of this nation's strength of spirit, its strength of purpose, its strength of freedom, and its strength of character. Let us all hope, and yes, pray, that they will lead with integrity and serve with humility, navigate characteristics and challenges and grace, and inspire us to lead. Distinguished guests and fellow graduates, at this time, I will administer the oath of office to our nation's newest officers. Will our future officers please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer in the United States military, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that I take this obligation freely, without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations to those new lieutenants, ensigns, Army, Air Force, Space Force, Navy, and Marine Corps. Congratulations, you have found your people.
Please welcome to the stage President Pines and Senior Vice President and Provost Jennifer King Rice.
Graduating seniors, we have now reached the moment you have all been waiting for. When you are officially authorized to receive your degrees, I now call on Provost Rice to present the candidates for the degrees.
Mr. President, in accordance with the recommendation of the faculties of the schools and colleges, and in recognition of the successful completion of all degree requirements, I request that you confer upon these candidates the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Landscape Architecture, Bachelor of Music Education, Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Science, Master of Applied Anthropology, Master of Architecture, Master of Arts, Master of Business Administration, Master of Chemical and Life Sciences, Master of Community Planning, Master of Education, Master of Engineering, Master of Extension Education, Master of Finance, Master of Fine Arts, Master of Health Administration, Master of Historic Preservation, Master of Information Management, Master of Journalism, Master of Landscape Architecture, Master of Library and Information Science, Master of Music, Master of Professional Studies, Master of Public Health, Master of Public Management, Master of Public Policy, Master of Quantitative Finance, Master of Real Estate Development, Master of Science, Doctor of Audiology, Doctor of Education, Doctor of Musical Arts, and Doctor of Philosophy, as appropriate in each case.
I am pleased to accept the faculty's recommendation under authority granted by the State of Maryland to the Board of Regents of the University System of Maryland and by the authority the board has delegated to me. I am delighted to confer upon you, the candidates, the degrees as appropriate in each case. Congratulations! Did you like Kermit? Kermit, 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 Kermit. So before I begin, the only reason why Kermit happened today were because of three important people. So I would like to thank Arts and Humanities Dean Stephanie Shodakin. Could you rise? Stephanie, stand up. Give her a round of applause. Also, he's not on the podium, but Director for Arts for All, Director Craig Keir. Give him a round of applause. And my assistant to the President for Events, Miss Ashley Bear, who made Kermit's visit with us today possible. So today, represents a tremendous moment in each of your lives and is the culmination of so much hard work. There are undoubtedly many challenges in front of us, the grand challenges of our time, but I want you to see each of them as opportunities and to take them on with optimism. In the days, weeks, months, and years ahead, think back on your time at the University of Maryland. Think of what you achieved here and what it says about your dedication, your resilience, and your potential. Think of Delmi Morales Alvarez, a mother of 3 who immigrated to America as a child and graduates today with degrees in Spanish and secondary education. Think about Kaya Lee Espirito, whose degree in Asian American Studies is in the very discipline that her mother lobbied the university to create. Or think of Emma Rodan and Madison Weasling, who stepped up to become long-term substitutes in elementary schools when both of the teachers overseeing their internships were diagnosed with cancer. Give them a round of applause. Each of those stories is remarkable, but I know there are many more like them here today. So I ask you all to stop and pause for just a second. Look at your loved ones. Look at your fellow graduates. And then do me a favor, close your eyes. I want you to capture this moment in time forever and feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. You've come a long way. Today is the conclusion of simply one chapter of your lives, but another begins when you leave this stadium. And as you leave, I want you to remember the wisdom of someone our commencement speaker today knew very well. That's TERP alum Jim Henson. That's right, he deserves a round of applause. Jim Henson once said, "When I was young, my ambition was to be one of the people who made a difference in this world. My hope is to leave the world a little better for having been there." And look at how much impact he had. How much joy, love, and understanding he created through the Muppets, Sesame Street, and dozens of other creations. How to this day, Kermit can come to a place like this and lift all of our spirits through words and the Rainbow Song. All of this is rooted in that simple yet powerful dedication to the public good. So take that purpose with you and remember how your experience here at the University of Maryland has changed you. It has made you stronger. It has made you wiser. And it has shown you how to be fearless. So now, to the graduates of 2025, now you can go fearlessly forward. So I say, congratulations to the classes of 2024 and 2025. Good luck and go Terps!
Students, families, faculty, staff, alumni, and Terps, please welcome to CQ Stadium the best mascot in the country, Testudo.
Everyone, please rise. It is my great pleasure to invite the class of 2024 and class of 2025 to officially turn your tassel!
Congratulations to all our Terp grads. Please exit through all available exits at field level and concourse level, including near the stage.